The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. The East making a switch. Porter's checked in, and West also making a switch. Smith checked in for ball. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wiggins outside. He kicks it to Gasol. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Gasol.
And with great players, you've got to pick your poison. You'll live with Cousins shooting from mid-range.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Now it's a 6-point West All-Star lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we welcome you back to the NBA All-Star Game as we get set to begin the second quarter.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Smith is out there with Wiggins. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Thompson. And it's Gasol right at the center. Wiggins outside. Got a hand on it, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Parker's checked in for the East.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for the West All-Stars.
You know, Kevin, Gasol is one of the best passers in the league. I mean, in his position, there aren't many better. Excellent at scanning the floor and finding the open man.
There's a good screen. Drummond sets the screen for Lowry. Can't connect from 13 feet out. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Out to Smith. He dishes it to Cousins. Over Parker. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Cousins has got his second bucket tonight.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter. And, you know, he's yet to hit another 3 after nailing one in the first, but I don't think that's going to stop him from shooting.
Screen by Parker. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Catching up on changes for the West. Jokic has checked in for Gasol. And it's Paul George in for Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That is his first foul of the game. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Puts it up off the inbound.
Love the ferocity. Heck, that's one of my favorite words, ferocity. Harden, excellent at accelerating and decelerating. That's the thing that makes him so tough. He can go fast, slow, or mid-range speed.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the West All-Stars?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And the first one at the line is good.
And I think Harden is a natural leader. Somebody that commands respect. who also happens to be a dominant scorer.
John Wall's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And both free throws good for James Harden. Here's Rain Man. 23 points in the game. Here's Wall. A beautiful reverse layup. Wall's got 6 points.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special. Right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now, here's Jokic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the East All-Stars decided their first time out here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the East.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Harden kicks to George. Pass to Jokic. Right side George. Offline with this 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Kicks it to Harden. Smith outside. Jokic sets the screen for Smith to the inside. And it's the East with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. No good from Raymond.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's the dish to Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's really good at selling that shot fake.
Porzingis, he's checked in for the East. LeBron comes in for Parker. And West also making a switch. Curry's checked in. Jokic with the screen on Wall. Here's Harden. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter. Rain Man passes to LeBron. The feed to Wall. The pass to Rain Man. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellent on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Now, here is George. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Cousins. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he finishes the break with a lay-in.
Really enjoy watching Antetokounmpo show off his toughness. I mean, he's not a real thick guy. Long, angular, and muscular. And much tougher than he looks. That's why I think he's able to overpower defenders at times.
Harden dishes to Cousins. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. And Wall kicks to Porzingis. He can't get that one. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Curry passes to Cousins. This one for 3. And that's good. Steph Curry for 3. Curry's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Here's Wall. 8 points for him. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Left side, Porzingis. Passes to Raymond. Goes up at the stripe. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis passes to Raymond. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now, here is Harden. George. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo. I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
It's Harden with the drive. And it's off the back rim. No good. Harden's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Rain Man. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And now it's just a 4-point West All-Star lead. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Harden's shot is off.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
That one goes. Count it. 31 points for Rain Man.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Towns a screen on Wall. It's Curry outside. And James pulls it down.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside, George. It's Curry outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, he's building off that strong first quarter, Kevin. Rising up and hitting shots with confidence.
Here's Rain Man. It's rebounded by the West.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
West All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first free throw is good. And we're through the first half of basketball here. And welcome back to the second half of the NBA All-Star Game. Always an exciting night of basketball.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
LeBron James is out there with Porzingis. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Rain Man. And it's Wall in at the guard position. It's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Outside Curry. From deep, Harden. But they get it back.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
The East All-Stars have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from the Rain Man. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Towns the screen. Harden dishes to Curry. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 12.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Porzingis can't hit. Ball against Curry. Feeds it to Harden. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now Now a 7-point West All-Star lead.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Good. 35 points for Rain Man.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Harden kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, another miss by Curry. Curry's gotten only 4 of his 11 shots to fall here so far. Wall, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here is Harden following the basket by John Wall. Dishes it to Towns over Porzingis. Towns, no luck.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot. Boy, that's a devastating miss there. You got to convert on these easy layups deep inside.
Missile on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. That one is on Towns. East All-Stars have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And it's tied up with that one.
And Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak. Matter of fact, I'd love to just call him the Greek Freak if I could. Is a matchup issue for any defense. I mean, he's a guy who literally and really can play any position on the floor.
Sinks the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Correct. That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's James. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get Stephen Curry.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got it all tied up now for the East All-Stars.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
And George gets it to go.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And here's Wall after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And Wall kicks to James. Pass to Rain. Harden with the defensive effort. To the inside. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Porzingis against Towns. Porzingis kicks the Wall. Porzingis with a screen on Curry. Up again.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Towns, the screen. The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. They get the rebound. Wall, good.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Shoots off the screen. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter. Wall passes to Rain. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
And we know the All-Star game is mostly about entertaining, but trust me, these players still want to win. And what we're seeing is that competitive drive really starting to kick in.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Porzingis, and Parker's subbed in for James.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
And so Wall nails both of them. I think you're right. You know, the complexion of the game usually does change at some point. Things get a little more serious. And, as you know, especially in the second half, great guys start to play with a little bit more intensity.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And that's what's starting to happen now. I mean, these guys are such great competitors. And even on a night as fun as this one, you just can't take that will to win away from any of them.
And here is Antetokounmpo after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Lets the three fly. James Harden with the rebound.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
In the corner, George with it. Misses the three. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Los Angeles.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the West. It's Harden with that jam.
Come on now, bring the thunder, rock that rim. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Here's Rain Man. He has 38 in the game. Here's Drummond. Tucker trying to free himself up. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Andre Drummond. Jokic with the screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's George. They grab their own miss. And that one's good, Jokic.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Wall kicks to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by George. And, oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I think George is clearly one of the most difficult covers in the league. When he's taking it strong to the basket, defense sometimes has no choice but to foul it.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Throw good, Paul George. And the East with some changes. Embiid comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Lowry in for John Wall. Then for the West All-Stars, Andrew Wiggins comes in for James Harden. And Ball subbed in for Steph Curry. Here's Rain Man. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Cousins. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Andre Drummond. Wiggins outside. Cousins against Drummond. Screen by Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wiggins Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Hey, it's a simple game. Just take what the defense allows. Wiggins reads it, smooth with the mid-range stroke. Knock it down.
Here's Rain Man. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Rain Man's got 40 points. Wiggins outside. High post Cousins. Wiggins outside. Jokic a screen. Goes up off the pick. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Paul George. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jokic. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Harden in at the 2. Here's Rain Man. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Towns, the screen. Curry kicks to Harden. It's rebounded by John Wall. Wall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Antetokounmpo, and some very quick points for him on that possession. And it's an 11-point East All-Star lead. Harden the pass to Jokic. It's Harden with the drive, and the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 21 in the game.
Easy to see why Harden's an all-star level talent. Has an ability to score in a hurry.
There's the pick. Rain Man passes to Porzingis. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Harden. Here's Rain Man, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's going to be on Jokic. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Guys, how about all the second chance points they've been able to convert throughout the game?
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Curry kicks to Jokic. Towns, the screen. Off the pick. And the shot falls short this time.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And here's the East. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. He feeds it to Towns. Curry on the wing. Over to Wall. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 14 points for Steph Curry. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 10-point lead. Curry against Wall. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Pass to Porzingis. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And, you know, Porzingis plays with such fearlessness. I love that about him. And he's also a big guy with some agility and endless range. This guy has in the gym range, if anybody has that.
No good on the second free throw. He gets it in there.
A little breakdown there, letting them get that rebound. You can't allow that to happen.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
Towns, the screen. Shoots from 12. Curry can't get it to go.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
That one goes. Count it.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Harden right side. Can they get it? And Towns the bucket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, he's been excellent thus far, Kevin, but it still hasn't been enough to get them the lead.
Here's Rain Man, and he's good on the 3-ball. Rain Man's got 49 points in the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Towns, the screen. It's Curry outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And here's Wall. Outside, out of Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. The pass to Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Nice work there coming off the screen. Porzingis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
It's Harden with the drive.
You know, Harden has that quick first step. Once he sees a lane to the rim, he's going to take it.
This is it to Rain Man. Changes up, and Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got 21.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors. Taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Back to Harden. Launches it. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And it's almost impossible to stay down on Harden's shot fake. I mean, he's effective at getting defenders in the air, and when that happens, you're at his mercy.
And he hits the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Porzingis with a screen on Curry. Wall passes to Porzingis. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, defended by George. Pass to Rain Man. Wing shot on the way. And he connects with the jumper. Rain Man's got 51.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Harden outside. Towns the screen. Harden dishes to George. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Here's Rain Man, guarded by Harden. No good from Rain Man.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
Curry can't get it to go. And here are the East All-Stars now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Got that bucket in no time at all. 54 points for Rain Man.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, easily spotting his wide-open teammates thanks to that height of his.
Jokic a screen. Towns sets the pick for Harden. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Harden. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
The pass to Rainman.
My goodness.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Curry kicks to Jokic. It's tipped. Porzingis with the steal. Now Wall. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Towns. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 23 points.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Yeah, he's clicking right now, and at the right time too, Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of confidence in this fourth quarter.
Here's Jokic. The shot, no good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Wall from past the arc. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
As long as required, Greg. I mean, you can tell they want to put this thing to bed.
Harden, that's good.
Boy, Harden really does a nice job maintaining his focus, not letting the defense dictate his shot selection. And believe me, this guy is a master. Actually, he's got a PhD in scoring.
The dish to Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
Bad turnover, plain and simple. No other way to describe it. I mean, he just threw it out of bounds.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Ball kicks to Thompson. Davis up top, guarded by Simmons. Cousins, the pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. And Smith with the stuff.
No messing around from Smith there. When he's on the attack, he's got room to soar. He takes off towards the rim. Boom.
Rain Man. The putback. Good.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East,
What's up, Brian? Said you have something for me?
I do indeed. Here you go.
Nice, man.
see. Hashtag cats. Hashtag hilarious. Hashtag why do they hate cucumbers?
Hey, welcome to the NBA store.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you, bro. I'm good for now.
Okay, thanks for stopping in. See you next time.
Welcome to Swags.
Cool. Thanks.
Oh, I love that. Great choice. Oh, I love that. Great choice. That'll look great on you. Nice choice. Oh, I love that. Great choice. Oh, I love that. Great choice. That'll look.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for coming by. See you next time.
Hey, Spin.
Mr. DJ, I've been running the numbers and I have
Hey,
a really
don't
good
say
feeling.
it, man.
But with the remaining
No,
schedule...
do not jinx us, all right?
But it, with,
Hey,
but
hey,
it's
I'm
a
not listening.
no-brainer. We're making the playoffs.
Sorry. I was having that banana boat dream again. I got next.